Tom here, Flip Anything USA. So, I'm kind of recapping on an event that just happened here a few days ago. I've got a commercial center. It's got restaurant, bar, barber shop, dry cleaners, pedicure, masseuse, clothing store, antique store, something else I think. So, anyways, we'll talk about what happened. I had a backup. And whenever you have a restaurant, restaurants have grease traps. And typically when you have commercial property, what they do is like my center, let's just say it's kind of an L shape. Okay, so you have access to all these at the back of the property, and then this is like the parking lot. You know, typical kind of center. So what you should know about this is, and like in this situation, I've got a restaurant here, and the main sewer lines are back here. And so the way things work is when you build a building like this, and I built buildings like this too before. This one I didn't build, but I own. But what they do is you typically will run your main sewer line, you know, for the building, will go right through like maybe 4 or 5 feet off the very back. Because presumably you're going to have a bathroom, you're going to have kitchens, you're going to have all that stuff. Everything kind of goes to the back. So you'll have these, a main sewer line run like that, and then it runs out to the end. And then that's where you have a clean out so that you can rotor it, clean it this way, and then, you know, same thing. And then this is going to go out to a main sewer line out here, say. And then same thing, you're going to have another main line here. You know, that bathrooms and different things that they put in, you know, because every business is different. You know, a lot of times they tear up a slab and they, you know, you put in a bathroom where there wasn't one, you put in a kitchen where there never was one, hoods and all that kind of thing. So what we have is we've got a situation where the restaurant, I don't think they've been maintaining their grease trap as well as they should. A lot of times they'll have like an injector so that, you know, a certain amount of grease gets through. That's just all there is to it. They have you have almost like your own septic system for grease to separate grease out, but still some stuff gets through. Well, it's important that they inject it with a chemical that so that it doesn't stick to the inside line. And they had been doing it for a while, but I think they've let it lapse, at least according to the rotor, that's what they told me. But as a result, we had a little bit of a backup, and so I ended up, you'll see how I struggled through the day. I tried taking care of it myself, but anyways, long story short, in the end we're water jetting this thing and we get that all handled. But typically you've got, like I say, a main line coming through here with a clean out, and then you'll have another clean out going the other way, or you might have it down at this end, run it this way, and then, but even all along this, you know, at some point you catch the main sewer tap that goes out to the main sewer. So that's what we're going to show you today. You know, just and of course it had to happen on a Saturday when I couldn't get, where I didn't have any of my own people working for me, and I did not have, you know, the time was pushing 2 to 4 hours for any rotor service that I could get, and I needed a big machine. Water jet. If you haven't seen a water jet machine is an amazing machine. But I mean, it's so big. You know, an auger, I can pick up an auger and I can take it with me anywhere and run it anywhere. Water jet, little different story. You know, the big, really good ones, you know, they're so big they're about the size of a car, and you tow them. You know, they have their own set of wheels, and you tow them. So, anyways, that's what's happening, and you can see how that day progressed. Tom here, Flip Anything. This is kind of typical of what happens once in a while when you're a landlord. I've got a sewage backup and can't get plumbers there. And so as a result, I'm hauling ass to Home Depot, and I'm going to buy the biggest hand auger I can buy which will probably be like a 1/2 inch or 5/16 inch line, 50 foot. I have doubts that this is going to work, but I'm going to have to spend, you know, a few $100 to buy this. And meanwhile, I've got, you know, I'm in the line for the for other people to come answer the call to auger the lines. So, you know, it's a bitch. It's Saturday, it's 3:30, and you know, getting a plumber right now is just super difficult. And anyways, but I'm in line with 2 companies, but while that's happening, of course, I got to do everything I can. So I've got a cleaning crew heading over, a little bit of effluent backed up into the bathroom, so I'm trying to get the stink out of his bathroom, and then like I said, I'm about to pull up to Home Depot, and I'll show you what I'm going to buy when I get there, and then I'll be hauling ass back to his place, and I will try to see if I can't reach the clog from where I'm at, which, you know, the history on this property is it's probably not going to be good, but I'm going to do everything I can and just hope. So pulling up to Home Depot now. Okay, so I'm here and look, so this is like a pretty decent hand auger, but it ain't gonna be enough. So this one here is like the biggest hand one. It'll go 50 feet by 16. That's as good as I'm gonna get right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this, $275, and it's probably not gonna work, but at least they're gonna see that I'm trying. So I'm gonna buy a set of gloves and then I'm off. All right, so I bought this auger, brand new, just got here, got set, seen the 1/4 inch nut that's required in absolute necessity to attach the screw or cutter to the end of the snake. So now I got my boys sitting there watching the auger so it doesn't get stolen. They're just inside the door at the barber shop, staying cool, and I am running to my my office because I have a machine shop, so I have plenty of nuts and bolts and stuff. Or I'd be running to a hardware store, but I got to go get a 1/4 inch nut just so I can attach this damn thing. And so that's what I'm doing, which actually is kind of a good. It's also kind of good now. Makes a point about, like I say, I always buy near your work. This is near my work, and so I'm running to my work right now to get a nut so I can put this auger together. And I think I showed you guys earlier. So look, I've got this kit with these hooks and things. Well, it has the screw, but it doesn't have the nut. So it's worthless without it. All right, so digging through the parts bin, you can see I searched through all this stuff, and fortunately I think I found what we're looking for right here. There's a nut anyways. So here's what we're trying to get a nut for, and it's a winner. We got it. So I'll grab a couple extras, and I'm actually going to bring a couple of Allen wrenches or Allen nuts because I can cinch those down a hell of a lot tighter. All right, so fortunately the plumber that's here actually works for the restaurant that I rent to next door. So he's going at it, and he's got these guys working on it now. And he told me that this clean out right here on the back side of this wall is kind of the key, he thinks. So they're going at it, and they're taking this machine inside. Yeah, sure. So he's taking the machine inside to go to that clean out, but he's also at the same time he's putting down a tarp because we don't want to contaminate the room. But you can see, because I've got, this is, I don't know, 30,000 roughly square feet here. So we've got, you know, that's a bathroom, and you know, for a 150 seat table restaurant. So you can see toilets flushing, hands washing, dishes washing, a lot of water running through here. So anyways, that's what's going on. And you can bet I grabbed this guy's card, but he's been handling the plumbing here since long before I owned the building. So do you want that box? Put the machine on? Think so? It's okay? The tarp is okay?
No, I put one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
buy that one?
Yeah, I just bought it. Yeah, I bought 2 today. Thanks.
You have the owner?
I'm the owner. Yeah.
The only the problem is here or over another?
Well, I think the problem comes from the restaurant, either grease or paper towels or whatever they flush down. Because we seems like we pull out paper towels that were from
My
there
question
before.
is that one.
No.
Because, okay, the main line is through the building.
Yes.
The main.
Yes.
But
Then.
the problem, I need no.
Yeah.
That is okay. It's no problem because the problem now is close to here.
Right. Yeah, I hope so. I'll show you. I'll walk you through and show you what I know.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's my way.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I've already had. I was hoping none other complaint. So I'm gonna walk the property through and show Manuel what's happening on the back of this building. All right, so I just been walking through, or the outside of the property, and good plumber. He's got a great understanding of what's going on under the ground, and so they're working on it. I'm confident they'll get it done now. And I was starving, I haven't eaten all day, and one of my other tenants is a caterer, a big caterer. And I just came in. He was cooking about 100 sets of ribs, and this is kind of weird because I've just got my hands clean, but I'm starving. But anyhow, he's got this coming off a big old chunk of beef rib, and I'll tell you, man, it's awesome. It tastes absolutely awesome. But anyhow, as I head back over to the sewer pit, but you can see what's going on here. This is the back of the building. You can see you go this way. It goes. It's shaped like a big C, or kind of a C. It's like an L shape with another, let's see, it just goes on. It goes down there, and then it goes way down that alley. I think you can see all that. Anyways, so this is landlord life. Anyways, everything's good. Like I say, everybody's going to be happy again here soon. They'll get I'm glad I don't have to work with it anymore because there's guys a lot smarter than I am at plumbing. And of course, I just wasted another $300 on an auger that I didn't need, didn't want. And you know, maybe I can take it back since it didn't have the bolt that I needed. I didn't really get a chance to get it dirty, so I think I'll take that thing back to Home Depot next. Look at that. What a mess, huh? Anyways, this is part of it. Well, they'll be snaking it from the outside now. All right, just when I thought it was over, it's not over. That plumber just texted me, said he can't get it. He doesn't have a machine big enough. And so now I had to call 2 other outfits, and one of them supposedly has a guy en route right now. So heading back to the plumbing mess. And as a backup, I have my regular plumbing service that couldn't show up until tomorrow. I still have them scheduled for tomorrow. But yeah, it's a real pain. It's a real pain. So anyways, I'm heading back. Like I said, I was very disappointed that this guy, he says his machine's too small, and that meaning he can't reach, he can't chase the line far enough to get to the clog. So I guess that's what's up. So anyways, that's what's happening, if anything.